In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NHL games happening on March 10, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Chicago Blackhawks versus Florida Panthers. 2 consecutive victories bring the Florida Panthers to the 4th contest of their season-long 7-game homestand, as the Chicago Blackhawks are set to pay a visit on the back of 5 defeats in their past 6 matchups. These 2 teams faced each other once this season, with Chicago winning the matchup. The Blackhawks come into this game with a 22-37-5 record overall, and they are coming off another loss in the last game. The offense scored 3 goals, while the defense gave up 4 goals. Taylor Radish finished with 2 goals. The Blackhawks are averaging 2.49 goals, while their defense is giving up 3.55 goals per game. The offense is ranked 32nd in the league, while the defense is ranked 26th. Seth Jones has scored 10 goals and added 21 assists so far this season. This has been a very disappointing season for Chicago, and every game seems like a grind. On the other side of this matchup is the Florida Panthers, who sit with a 32-27-6 record overall, and they have gone 18-10-3 against the spread. On Tuesday, against the Vegas Golden Knights, the Panthers scored 2 goals, but the defense only gave up 1 goal and led to the victory. The Panthers are averaging 3.37 goals, while their defense is giving up 3.38 goals per game. Matthew Tkachuk has had a strong season, finishing with 28 goals and added 53 assists. In this game, if the defense is good, they are going to be in good shape. The Blackhawks are 4-0 in their last 4 games on Friday. The under is 5-0-1 in the Panthers' last 6 games. The under is 4-1-1 in the Panthers' last 6 games on Friday. The Blackhawks are 1-4 in their last 5 games, playing on 1 day of rest. Florida has had Chicago's number in recent matchups. The Panthers are 7-3-0 in the last 10 matchups against the Blackhawks. In the last 10 meetings between these 2 teams, Florida averages 3.7 goals per game, and Chicago averages 2.8 goals per game. The Panthers have been good at home this season. They have an 18-10-3 home record on the year. Chicago is one of the worst teams in the league, and they traded their top 2 offensive players and will be without Jonathan Toews for possibly the remainder of the season. The Blackhawks rank last in goals per game and 31st in shots per game. The Panthers rank 9th in goals per game and 1st in shots per game. Matthew Tkachuk leads the team with 81 points. Tkachuk is tied for 7th in points and 6th in assists among all players in the league. The Blackhawks' offense has been an issue all season, and they are going to struggle again in this game. They are averaging only 2.49 goals, and the Panthers are coming off a game where they scored only 1 goal. The Blackhawks are going to struggle again here, and the Panthers are going to secure the victory. So the Florida Panthers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. 3 of the previous 5 head-to-head contests between Florida and Chicago have delivered heavily when it comes down to scoring, averaging no less than 7.67 snipes per encounter. So, do back another high-scoring outing between the pair in the Miami metropolitan area on Friday. 9 of the previous 12 matchups of the Panthers against opponents from the Central Division have already cruised past the set goal mark. 4 of the most recent 7 road assignments of the Blackhawks, meanwhile, have all produced quite a substantial amount of tallies, posting an average of 7 strikes per clash. The Panthers' mo this season has been to beat up on the bad teams and struggle against the good teams, especially at home, and I think this could be another one of those spots. On the other hand, the Blackhawks have shown some fight in spots, and I wouldn't be surprised if they popped a few here and tried to make a game of it. Either way, I like plenty of goals here. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Anaheim Ducks versus Calgary Flames. The Anaheim Ducks face the Calgary Flames, with both teams looking to improve on their rough seasons. The Ducks have a 21-35-9 record and have the 3rd worst record in the Western Conference, while Flames have a 29-23-13 record. and with back-to-back wins have leaped a few points behind the wild card position in the conference. Both teams look to improve in the Pacific Division and the conference, and the upcoming game looks to be a good one as a result. The Anaheim Ducks are averaging 2.5 goals per game and are scoring on 16.2% of their power play opportunities. Trevor Zegras leads Anaheim with 21 goals, Troy Terry has 30 assists, and Frank Vatrano has 184 shots on goal. Defensively, the Anaheim Ducks are allowing 4 goals per game and are killing 73.4% of their opponents' power plays. John Gibson has given up 161 goals on 1,643 shots faced, and Anthony Stolarz has allowed 51 goals on 494 shots. The Calgary Flames are averaging 3.1 goals per game and are scoring on 19.3% of their power play opportunities. Tyler Toffoli leads Calgary with 26 goals, Elias Lindholm has 34 assists, and Nazem Kadri has 216 shots on goal. Defensively, the Calgary Flames are allowing 3.1 goals per game and are killing 80.9% of their opponents' power plays. Jacob Markstrom has allowed 123 goals on 1,153 shots faced, and Dan Vladar has given up 67 goals on 621 shots. The Ducks are 14-40 in their last 54 road games and 25-64 in their last 89 overall. The Flames are 0-4 in their last 4 home games and 2-5 in their last 7 overall. The under is 5-1 in Ducks' last 7 overall. The over is 15-7 in Flames' last 23 versus Pacific. The Ducks are 1-4 in the last 5 meetings in Calgary and 0-4 in the last 4 meetings. The favorite is 51-22 in the last 73 meetings. The home team is 60-25 in the last 85 meetings. Calgary have already won the first game between these teams on the road and outshot the Ducks 45-23 in that game. The Ducks are one of the worst teams statistically in the NHL on both ends of the ice. They've scored the second fewest goals in the league, having generated the fewest expected goals and the fewest high-danger shots in the NHL. They've also allowed the most goals in the NHL, having given up the most expected goals and the second most high-danger shots in the league. The Anaheim Ducks don't do anything well, and their defense can't be trusted on the road. Also, only 4 teams this season have lost bettors more money than the Ducks. The Calgary Flames aren't coming off the best week ever, but they're comfortably the better team here and should have a clear edge on their home ice. So the Calgary Flames to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both of these teams have trended over this season, with the over going 34-28-3 in Ducks games and 32-31-2 in Flames games this year. The Ducks have been the worst defensive team in the NHL, allowing the most goals in the league and giving up the most expected goals and the second most high-danger shots. I expect the Flames to score on them pretty easily. Calgary has been pretty inconsistent defensively this season, and the Ducks have had the ability to score at times. I expect this game to hit the over at just 6 goals. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.